All right, Dallas Mavericks play the Utah Jazz for Cooper Flagg's second preseason game, and it was a fun game. Cooper's 3 for 13 from the field. He's 1 for 6 from 3. He has the 2 steals, the 2 blocks. He tries to send Jusuf Nurkic to the shadow realm, then he almost tears his ACL later in the game. So a lot of fun stuff happened, and it was a fun game. To get started, he was 3 for 13 from the field. He was 1 for 6 from 3, and I don't really care, to be honest with you. When I'm watching the preseason games, if you're a rookie or a sophomore player, especially if you're a rookie, I'm just trying to see some flashes out there. If there's ever a time to miss shots and have turnovers, it's in the summer league, it's in the preseason. Try to see what you can and can't do, because there's going to be things that you could get away with in college that you're not going to be able to get away with at the NBA level, just because the game's so much faster. Players' IQ is way higher, players are more athletic, so naturally you can't get away with all the same things you could get away with in college. But again, like I was saying, if Cooper Flagg scored 30 points this game and he was 10 for 13, I wouldn't say, oh, this is what Cooper Flagg is. Cooper Flagg's going to score 30 points every single game. He's going to shoot 80% from the field. I wouldn't overreact to one good performance. Just like this performance, I wouldn't call it a bad performance. He's 3 for 13 from the field. He's 1 for 6 from 3. So, yes, it was a bad shooting night, but he has 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Cooper, he's so young, has so much potential. He's a number 1 overall pick. Even if he wasn't, though, he's just so good, so impactful on the defensive end, and he has so much potential offensively that you kind of can't not have him on the court. He's just so good defensively that it kind of makes up for what he lacks offensively at this point in line. And with that being said, he's still a really solid offensive player. At least he has a nice base that he can develop on. But with that being said, though, we did see a lot of good flashes from Cooper Flagg. I'm about to show it right now. We tried to send Jusuf Nurkic to the Shadow Realm, so that was awesome to see. He does have the 2 steals and the 2 blocks, so I think Cooper's going to be pretty spectacular defensively. Even his rookie season, he could definitely average 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks as a rookie, and that would be amazing. There's not a lot of players that will ever have 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks throughout an entire season for their whole career. So that's really, really impressive. I'm about to show the Nurkic attempted dunk right now if you haven't seen it yet. Before I show this, I'll say maybe I was wrong about Cooper Flagg. I thought he was going to be a great player. I didn't back down on that. I still think he's going to be a great player. But when he came in, I was just saying he has above average athleticism. He's a very good athlete, but I didn't think he was an elite athlete. I thought once he gets to the NBA, he's going to not look way more athletic than all these other players, kind of like how Amen Thompson does, how Zion Williamson does, Anthony Edwards. But maybe I was wrong. If you haven't seen this dunk yet, I'm going to show you right now the attempted dunk, and just let me know what you think, because it's just absolutely stupid what he tries to do right here. Stupid in a good way. I'm going to widescreen this. I'm going to have the volume turned off because the NBA will get me for a C right claim and send me to prison. I like how this play develops, though. Washington gets the block. They're coming up on a little fast break. Pass out to Cooper. Pump fake. Goes in. Boom. And just gets fouled hard at the rim. But if you just look what he's going for, though, that's a clean block. Let me know what y'all think. Is that a clean block? I don't know. Maybe that was a clean block. That kind of looks like all ball up top. Let's watch it one more time. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me see this angle. Let's see Nurkic. Nah, he makes a bunch of body contact. He hits him hip to hip really good, but nah, he even scrapes his arm as well. But just watching that one more time, comes in. I like how this develops off of a little fast break here. Pump fake flies right by Laurie Markkinen, goes up and just goes up for the smash. It would have been so insane if he would have made this. And just to think about it, what players would even try this dunk in the NBA? That's what I was trying to think. Zion would try it. Maybe Anthony Edwards would try it. Maybe Amen Thompson. And then I can't think of any other guys that would even really try this dunk. Any guys that would be coming on the baseline and think in their head, yeah, I'm able to dunk this. Let me go up and try to smash on Jusuf Nurkic. Even though he got fouled and he didn't make the dunk, That's just amazing to see. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong about his athleticism because you have to be an elite athlete to even think about trying this play. Let me know if y'all can think of other athletes that would try that dunk because I can only think of Zion, Anthony Edwards, and Amen Thompson. I can't really think of really any other NBA players that would even try to make that play. But moving on though, it's a little later in the game, and my heart skips a beat on this one. I think everyone almost had a heart attack, but you'll see right here. Get the turnover. I don't know if Cooper stole that or if that was a different play. Yeah, that's just Cooper's steal right there. Oh, that's actually a sick play. Let's look at that as well. Cooper Flagg just playing the post defense down there. Let's kind of run that back. Just look at his basketball IQ. He already knew that bounce pass was coming, but he's down there on the help, playing some post defense. Goes up, gets his shit just destroyed. So that was a sick block. Moving on. Cooper Flagg's basketball IQ is so stupid for a rookie. He already saw that coming. He destroys that one. This next play, he comes off the screen and just blows up that entire pick and roll. It's honestly like some Draymond Green type of stuff, Amen Thompson type of stuff that he's doing. That's just a nasty move from Anthony Davis, and it's this play right here. I think that's Washington that gets the steal, passes back to Cooper. Cooper goes up and smashes it, and oh my god. My heart skips a beat just seeing that. Thought he tore his ACL or something, his meniscus. Boom, dunks it and just steps on the ball. It was just a weird angle. I mean, what can you do? Let's see if they replay it here. Okay, yeah, right here they have the replay. Cooper trailing the fast break. That's not PJ Washington, but nasty slam and just steps right on the ball. It was such an awkward landing. It looked like I don't say it looked like he tore his ACL, but if that was Harrison Barnes that did that or Chris Paul or someone, LeBron is like a freak of nature, so maybe not LeBron. But if I saw an older player do that, I think he tore his meniscus or tore his ACL. My heart skipped a beat when Cooper Flagg did that. But I mean, again, like I was saying, he was off shooting. He's 3 for 13. He's 1 for 6 from 3. But like I said, his form looks very good. He shoots 84% from the free throw line, and I'm not going to freak out about him being off for the shooting night. The 2 steals, the 2 blocks are really impressive. Tries to send Jusuf Nurkic to the shadow realm. I think we're going to see a lot of plays like that throughout the season that actually get completed from Cooper Flagg. He's only going to get better. He's 18 years old. He might grow another inch or two and end up being 6'10". He's gonna put on another 15 or 20 pounds of muscle in these next 3 or 4 years of his NBA career. So by the time he's 22 or 23 years old, he's probably gonna be like 6'10", 255 or something like that, 250, and just be an absolute animal out there. So I'm really excited for Cooper. Please keep yourself safe, dude. That was just a freak play. He dunked the ball and he just happens to step on it. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. It's just a freak play, but good thing Cooper didn't get hurt. Keep balling out there, bro. Go ahead and send some big men to the Shadow Realm. I'm all here for it, but nothing but promising things I've seen from Cooper Flagg so far. I'm not going to freak out about him being 3 for 13 from the field, just like I wouldn't freak out if he was 10 for 13. All the skills are obviously there across the entire board. You can't teach his motor. He's always playing with a really high motor. And like I was saying, I think he's going to average 1.5 steals and 1.5 blocks as a rookie. Then we'll see how the scoring, the rebounding, assists look. The thing I'm most excited to see is how his efficiency looks from the field and from the three-point line, because that's going to kind of determine how great he can be as a rookie is going to be his efficiency. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 7 million subscribers. Please comment below what you think about Cooper Flagg, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.